Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy, Brandon Cordovis, real estate agent with Keller Williams. But today I'm here to talk to y'all about chapter 1136 of One Piece. Let's go. The title is The Country That Awaits the Sun. And we see in the cover story Oni Child Yamato in the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage in Volume 22, The Mysterious Hidden Base in Hudan. So, get the cover notes from Oda, the GOAT himself. He says, I went to Miyakiko Jinma over New Year's. I chilled out with some Kirage Shampuru and non alcoholic beer. I'm living it up like it's already summer. That boy is lit. We get to the beginning of the chapter. Luffy is eating meat. A big piece of meat is in his mouth. He's chewing all over it. And it's rare for him to eat such good meat. And we see the giants all there hanging out with him, giving him everything that they want. It's a true party because no human gets to Elbaf like that. So Usopp chirps up and says he is the mightiest warrior because he took out one of the big giants back in the day. Jinbei gets looked at differently because he's a fisherman, so he has a different skin color. So they're looking at him like, wow, your skin's really blue. And he says, yeah, there's a lot of fish in the sea. There's a lot of skin colors out there. You should go check them out. He's like, yeah, all right, cool. Sanji is in love with the whole place. Every woman is giant. Giant titties, giant ass. You know the vibes. Brook looking at everything. He's rocking. He got his guitar. Nami struck road with lightning because, he's a perv. So he apologized and, well, Zoro takes a chug of, that giant liquor and says, if Captain didn't tell me to stop, I would have cut your head off. Just real deal to the giant, made him fall back on his ass. And all we see is him trying to just defend his dream, saying that everyone's dream in Elbaf is the same, to become the sun god and rule the world. Zoro ain't having it, but Luffy kind of knows what's going on, like the white form, the white hair. They try to explain it to him, and he's like, all right, I see why everyone says that about me. Why, like we look the same, but I'm not him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just a whole mysterious legend figure guy. So he's like, by the way, is Loki good? Because we're having this conversation about the sun god, and everyone wants to be the sun god in Elbaf, and Loki is, giant in Elbaf. So everyone's like, no way. So this is something that I feel like Loki grew up with these people for them to say all that. And they list out everything that has happened since he was born. It's tragedy after tragedy, but it's not his fault. The queen dies. Some a lucky, fortunate horse dies. Like just little things happen left and right to the village that is not his fault, and he's like 1 years old at this time. So they're just blaming him for no reason because they have no one else to really go after and blame. But Loki, being the man he is, when he grows up, he actually kills King Harold, who, in my opinion, has some types of dark, ties with the world government. So he tried to be the real sun god, try to take out King Harold. Big deal. But and we just move over to the next page, and we kind of see Zoro's like, he's like, you should have known this. You should have known, Loki, he's not really a good guy. Like, you know what I mean? And Nami is like, yeah, at the same time, you should have known, like, if he was trying to do anything, like, behind my back, like, trying to do anything for Loki, like, you should have done it with me. You should have let me know, like, you can't do anything, like, necessarily without me. So she gets rowed, and everybody, and they go on the ship, and they fly to the castle to not only take the treasure, but there's something in there that can actually like free Loki. And they're gonna get the key. So they're just going in. They're going all full send. But then we cut over to Loki right now where he's at. He's chained up on the Elbaf tree, the Adam tree, and the God Knights are in front of him, and they're literally telling him like, "You need to come on our side. Like, not stay on this side. You need to come on our side." He's like, "Nah, I ain't gonna do that." They take his wolf. They choke him. Gunko, really the God's Knight. Introduction there with bandages, and he's out. Took him out, and we get to see Loki is a good character. Loki is a good person. We just don't know necessarily what he's doing. Like what is he doing? Like what But we can see from his dialogue, like he's a good man and all that. Takes the high road. High morale. So looking forward to seeing what y'all think about the chapter, man.